Hey, thanks for checking out our channel. Today we're going to be making an envelope pillowcase, and you can make it any size you want to cover any pillow that you'd like. So let's get started. I'm going to be using one of the pillows from our couch, and I want to make a Halloween themed pillowcase so that I don't have to go out and pay for a whole new Halloween pillow. I'm going to take my measuring tape and measure my pillow lengthwise from seam to seam. You can use any size pillow you want. My length is 17 inches, so then I'm going to measure the width, which for this also happens to be 17 inches. Now that I know the measurements of my pillow, I'm going to start with the front side of my pillowcase. You can use the same fabric front and back, but I'm going to be using two different fabrics here. And the front side of the pillowcase is very simple. All you're going to do is cut out the measurements of your pillow. So in my case, 17 inches by 17 inches, and that's how big my fabric square will be when I'm done. So now that I have my front side of my pillowcase cut out in my 17 by 17 inches, I'm gonna go ahead and just place that to the side and grab the fabric that I'll be using for the back of the pillowcase. You're going to want to take your backside fabric and fold it in half because we're going to be cutting two pieces to make that little envelope portion of the back of the pillowcase. So for the back side of the pillowcase, we're going to take our length measurement, which in my case was 17 inches, and we're going to divide our length measurement in two. So divide it in half, which in my case is 8.5, and then we're going to add 2 inches to it. So again, you take your length measurement, divide it in two, and then add 2 inches to that number. The width measurement for these back pieces are going to stay the same as before. So I am cutting two pieces, measurements 17 inches by 10.5 inches. What I'm going to do next is take my back panels and press down one side of each panel. So I went ahead and folded it, ironed it, and then folded it a second time. And then I'm just going to sew right down that line so it's nice and finished edge. Once I'm done with the first panel, I'm going to go ahead and repeat it with the second panel. Once I've finished the edges of my back panels, I'm going to take my front side of my pillowcase with the right side up, and then I'm going to take my back panels and place them right on top of the front panel, so right sides are touching. You'll notice as you're placing your back panels down that they overlap a little bit, and that's exactly what we want. We want that envelope effect so the pillow isn't seen within the pillowcase. Next, you're going to want to pin the entire perimeter of your pillowcase and then take it to your sewing machine. Once you've sewn around the entire pillowcase, you're going to go ahead and clip your corners. So just take your scissors and cut the very tip of those corners. Make sure you don't cut into the threads you just stitched though. And clipping these corners will go ahead and make it so your pillowcase has nice and pointed corners. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and turn your pillowcase right side out, making sure to really push those corners out so that it'll sit well on your pillow. You now have a finished pillowcase, and all that's left to do is go ahead and put your pillow inside the envelope of the pillowcase. There you have it. Our pillowcase is complete. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.